Our website or our project can help you in several ways. Before you decide to apply, we can help you to pick the right school for you. We call it higher education consulting. My name is Dominic. I'm 19 years old. We have launched a startup which is called Click and Study. It is basically a website which provides the opportunity to apply to more than 100 universities in more than 10 countries. I think that's basically it. That's the biggest benefit of that website, that you can actually apply from one place to many places on Earth. We also provide many services which you can order together with your application, such as personal statement consulting, which may help you to increase your chances to actually get into the university. Then we also offer help with, getting a student loan or some kind of a student funding, or we will at least help you to get some kind of a useful information. We also connect you with people who study on the particular university, so that might be a benefit for many students all over the world. You get to know the people who are actually applying to the same university. You can talk to them, you can, rent an apartment with them and then get to know them. Nowadays, as I already said, we offer more than 100 universities. The biggest difference between them is obviously the tuition fee. That means that in Great Britain or in USA or Australia, the tuition fees are a bit higher than, for example, in Ireland or in Netherlands. Example given, that means that in US the tuition fee can be almost $50,000. In Australia it can be $30,000 or $40,000. In United Kingdom it increased from 3,300 to almost 10,000 pounds, which is a big change. So people from United Kingdom are looking for education somewhere else, or some of them at least. That is for them, for example, Netherlands or Ireland, where the tuition fees are around 2,000 euros. So it's very interesting for them to suddenly see the big difference in the prices for education. So if you decide to apply to a university abroad, you should first of all think of the fact that most of the university are going to require a language certificate from you. So I believe that as soon as possible, I think you should pass some kind of a language certificate, such as Cambridge or TOEFL. That might, if you do that, then you will pass like the first requirement. Then I would really focus on my own or your studies to get the best grades possible. And then you can apply to the countries. It works in the way that you apply with your grades. You also apply with your certificate, if you pass it, and then you apply with a motivation letter, in which you should convince the admission board that you are a suitable choice for them, or that you are a perfect choice for them. And if they decide to give you an offer, then they will give you some other requirements which you have to pass in your high school leaving exam. That means that they will give you some average of grades that you have to get, and if you actually fulfill this requirement, then you will get accepted. Our website or our project can help you in several ways. Before you decide to apply, we can help you to pick the right school for you. We call it higher education consulting. We can also help you with the application itself. As I already mentioned, you can apply to many countries from our website. Moreover, we can also help you with the personal statement. You can send it to us and we will give you some kind of a feedback. We will also send it to somebody who already studies at that university. So it may be very useful for you to actually get a feedback from somebody who already got in. And we will also try to help you on your way to the actual country or to a university in the way that we will connect you with people who are going to study there as well. So that might be really helpful for you to, to get to know them and to decide on how are you going to live in that country, such as if you are going to rent an apartment with them or if you are going to live on a campus, or just like to get to know other people from your course or from your studies. We started our company a year ago. The determining factor to actually do it was that me and my brother, we were struggling like with applications and with different application procedures which are in different countries. So we decided that we would like to help our students on their way to abroad studies, so that we decided we are going to create this website which might actually help them in some kind of way. And we started working on it. Then we realized that we are working on a startup, so we started to write other people for feedbacks and stuff you usually do in startups, such as like look around what is actually happening in your community. Is anybody else also doing this and stuff like that? So the first primary aim was to help the students. Secondary aim was to get some kind of experience from the startup world. And nowadays we are working on different monetizations of this project, and we would also like to launch a Facebook application and, I don't know, develop in some kind of a very known and popular startup which helps people.